What is up, RuneScape fans, boys, homies? It's your boy John McGarrett's back with another quick forecast today. Today's episode will not be very long, just a quick forecast update and trade update. So that's being it. I didn't really have a lot going on today, and I messed around a lot more than I probably should have. So you're getting just a daily update, and that's my fault. But just figured I should update the boys so you can kind of know what's going on. So today I made. So I timed myself from booting all of the accounts up to running the sales through, like the trade request upgrade update. I did it in 6 minutes and 12 seconds. The math there is 6 times 6. 6 times 60. Plus 12, I think that's what I said, divided by 3,600, divided by 372 is 9.6 times 20. That means we were, from booting to resetting 20 accounts, you can do about 200 accounts, 193 accounts per hour. We'll round up 194, whatever. So within the 23 hours, I believe it was, we did 1.9 mil in profit from yesterday. The accounts are growing very nicely. Our total net worth right now is 25.59. Let's just go back to when I started. So June 11th, we went to how many days from June 11th to today? So 31 days. 31 days we went from no money at the end of the day to 338K to 25.5 27.5 mil. My bad. 27.5 mil. That's insane to me. So that's 887K a day. That's pretty sweet. Just from like this type of trading, man. Like I know, like I could do this, and I've said this multiple times. Like this is just on 20 accounts. This is just, you know what I mean? Like 6 minutes today, 6 minutes yesterday. 20 minutes or 10 minutes the day before, stuff like that. So if you got 31 days, let's just say 20 minutes. I know a lot of the days or whatever, but I mean, like you could, okay. So there's setup cost. So the 20 accounts took 3 hours. 3 hours plus 20 hours, so it's 23 hours. 23 hours plus 20 minutes a day, so 20 times 31 divided by 60. Let's say 23 hours plus 23 hours, so 33.33 hours total labor just to do this. You know what I mean? And it's like I didn't have any money to start up. Okay, that's what I'm saying. So from start, so you could have just done the trading from the beginning, but I mean, like it is smart to speed it up, just to grind it out. Okay, let's say we did some money makers, so we'll just add like let's just round it up to 40 hours. 40 hours. I think 40 hours is safe because I did, from all the videos, all the work I did on the accounts was from the videos. So I mean, like I think 7 or 6.7 hours is enough, a fair estimate from the little experimental money makers that I did and the pies I made and stuff like that. Like I didn't make nothing crazy. I think I started trading when each account had like 100K on them or whatever. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head, but I think 40 hours is a safe estimate here. So if we took 27.5 divided by 40 hours, yeah, I mean that's kind of rough. But I mean, like that's going to go up over time. The upfront cost was a lot of hours, like, you know what I mean? But the entire 31 days to trade was only 10 and a half hours. And it's only going to be 21 days from now. So let's say 1.9 mil. Let's say 1.9 mil if I just stay the same. I don't know. I think it's exponentially going to go up when I reinvest the money or whatever, depending on whatever. I'm sure it'll cap out eventually, but still. Let's just say 1.9 a day. Let's just say like another 30 days. It's going to be another 57 mil. Jesus. If that happens, holy moly. But yeah, we'll add that to the 27.5. We'll take that times a million. 84 mil. So then we have 62 days. So if we have another, what is that? Times another 30 days. So 30 times 20, 600 divided by 60 is 10 hours. So I add an extra 10 hours to the 40, I believe we settled on. So that'll be 40. That'll give us 50 hours. And then if we are at, what was the number? 84 million. 84.5 million. 84.5 divided by 50. It'll be 1.6 mil. So, okay. You know what I mean? So I proved it with math. If I just do 20 minutes from now on, you know what I mean? Like it starts off slow, but it's like, this is why I love this method, because it's an exponential curve that goes up. Wait, I gotta do it backwards so you can see the curve. Exponential. Yeah. I know, and shout out to people in the Tricks, I think your name was. Let me look real quick. shout out to you for the different layout and presentation and stuff like that. And when I get a little bit more time to throw an episode together, I was a little bit busy today. I'll work on the presentation and some other editing styles there. I just wanted to kind of make sure that you know that I want to work on my presentation. I want to work on my editing and stuff like that. I want to make this like more pretty. But yeah, our donation pile is up to 2.6 mil. And let's see here. I mean, I know you guys can't really see this, but you don't really need to. But I just, I'm almost out of airs. I was able to sell almost all of my airs yesterday. And now each of the banks, each of the net worths here, about 1.4, 1.29, 1.46, 1.34, 1.34. And it's roughly that all the way down. Like all the accounts are growing, they're growing exponentially. Like they're all self-sustaining accounts now. And like, from when I started, like when I got my first mill, now knowing that all of these guys got their own mill, I think when I start like the next moves I'll make will be like adding more accounts. Like I'll get to a price point. I think when I get to 2 mil, I'll spawn it to 40, and then just see if we can double up, and then like increase the exponential amount of labor. Yeah, we'll have twice as much labor, but yeah, we'll be able to like really pump the numbers up. So with that being said, let's hop right over to the forecast real quick. It's nothing really happened today. That's why I was kind of putting this off on. Honestly, I know. It's not good for me to get into that habit. I feel like I don't want to talk to you guys about this stuff. Whoops, I should probably change the display back to normal. I don't want to talk about this stuff. I feel like the weatherman, you know what I mean? But I feel like I can justify doing the content of just this every day, simply every single day. But like it's like, it's tough to get myself and force myself to just do it. You know what I mean? Maybe if I like started the day off with it, so whatever, so I don't have like to worry about trying to rush it at the end of the day or something like that, or whatever. Maybe I would be a little bit more excited, but I think I just need to kick myself in the butt and just deliver to you guys. Unless you don't want this, you know what I mean? Like I'm doing this because I feel like it's helping you guys out. Ooh, big action here. At one point today, Pure Essence hit 5, and they hit 3, and another 2 points. So I'm not sure what caused that, but that is something to like for definitely we need to try to watch that, I guess. Volume today, kind of on the low. I mean, this is kind of like a medium volume. You know what I mean? We had those days where we have like 600 mil, but now we're on the 300 today. Fire runes, air, and water, and earth. They are taking the top here. So for fire runes, normal day. A lot of like 6s, so I think a lot of sales are made. Oh, I mean, like it's solid green lines in the bottom and solid orange lines in the top too. Plus we had another little dip here. Just recently we saw a massive, that's probably where I made all my money, honestly. That happened 15 minutes ago, and I set my accounts up about 10 minutes ago. So I think I just made all my money right there. Or like most of my, I'm sure I got some of that dump, but still, yeah, there was a dip down to 4 here. You know what I mean? That's when you hit your trade limits. That's good. That's a good thing to happen if the margins are holding, because that means for that 4 hour. Oh wow, air runes. Volume 152. So this is a relatively normal one. Fire runes, I didn't comment on that. Yeah, that's a little light, a little bit light, about 100 million light, 100 million to 200 million light. But the air runes they're only about 50 mil down. But we had a tumbling, as you can see, and again, always like normal here. So it crashed around 11:05, and that's military time. And 11:05 here would seem to we had exactly at 11:05 we had an 11 mil dump. So all the traders got filled up here on airs. So I mean, also too, this is also another. So this is a quick tip, a good tip for you guys. This is also an indicator. If you see a big crash like this and it lasts for a while, that means that there's not a lot of traders there waiting to catch at 5. Does that make sense? Because like if we had an 11 mil dump and all the traders filled up their 4 hour limits and then it crashed the margin down to 5.4, that means there wasn't enough traders holding at 5 to hold that up, I guess. I don't know. I think take that one with a grain of salt. I got to think about that one longer, and I get that feeling here from this, because what else could it be? You know what I mean? 11 mil dump happens, the margin crashes. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that tells me is that there were not enough traders in the market holding at 5 to maintain that margin at 5. You know what I mean? So then, you know, since there wasn't anybody buying in that, what was this, 11:05 to, yeah, it's within a 4 hour, and then right at the 4 hour pretty much looks like the reset time, you could say. Boom. Because, you know, like back here, they're getting sales back here too, and it's not like nothing is happening back here. You know, there's this little dump here, whatever. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I think that is what is happening here. So that could be a signal for us to go for airs if that keeps happening. You know, if that happens a couple days in a row, I would say that it's probably something we should maybe look into. All right, I already typed it. Okay, so we're water runes and water runes daily volume. 119, that's a little bit light, but it's not bad. 100 million volume is still pretty good, though we are seeing a crash event, multiple crash event, as you can see for 7 days. The 7-day map, it's been happening multiple times. We got one here. We got another sets here, and I think it's struggling to keep the margin, to hold this margin. So it's either going to keep happening and crash back down to 5.4, which then may trigger the other ones. You know, like I said before, just from my experience, when one starts to crash, they all start to crash. So there's that. This is kind of a, I wouldn't necessarily go for a 4, you know what I mean? Like, so for you to go at 4, there was 6 hours here, I think, about that it touched 4. But so then for you to, the math there would be like, it's not, you're 6 hours worth of 4 margins. You're looking at half of the total volume, because the volume is daily, the total daily volume is about half low and high, so you'd have to cut it in half, and then 6 hours out of the 24 hours is about 25%, because 6 times 4 is 24, so 100 divided by 4 is 25%. Yeah. So then you'd have to take that 60 mil and then multiply it by 25%, which is times 0.25, which would be like, if you take 10% twice and then half that and add it to it, it's like 6, 12, 15. So you only have an opportunity at 15 mil, which is not nothing. How you like? High five. Get out here, bud. Get shooting. Sorry. Get out here. So it's 11 million, 12 million, whatever. That's not nothing. It's like Mithril arrows or whatever, so you can get lucky and then make a 2 on the margin if this holds at 5.6 or whatever, you know what I mean? So like the ROI goes up a lot if you can get them, but still, I mean, this is just, like I said, it's not necessarily not go for it. I think it's going to hold for a little bit longer. It's still probably fine to go. You're just going to get a little bit less. This 119 mil is probably more like a 60 to 80 mil that you're actually getting opportunities for. I mean, well, when this crash happens, okay, it's not that you won't. Okay, I misspoke. The thing that is happening is that you will make sales. You may have a harder time selling it back in if it keeps crashing. Earth runes, 63 million. That's pretty light. And then it's holding at 5.4, and it's just a normal item. I mean, Earth runes have been chilling here for a while. I'm not 100% sure they're going to break out. Like, it's just when you look at the high and the low volume here, you're seeing like 248, 1800, 98, 98, which is an even split, but 132, 450, or 4,500, 39K, 11K, it's still high end, 22K, still high end. You know what I mean? You look at this, and you just, every time, you just keep seeing these huge blips at the high price volume, and then like this one, 133K with a low price volume of 0. I mean, we're getting big dumps when people need to get rid of their Earth runes, I'm seeing here, but like, I'm just seeing such a huge split towards the up. So that tells me that it wants to break out to 6.5. Like I said, when I did my experimental buys, like, they were buying at 4 the slowest out of everything. You know what I mean? Like, my fire runes, my air runes would fill up like crazy. The pure essence would fill up like crazy, but it took like 3 days to get 88K runes for the earth runes. So I mean, like, this, go for it, whatever. It's still an item to go for. You'll still profit. You'll still, like, as one slot. If you have a 3-slot split, like a fire rune, air rune, and an earth rune, it's gonna help you get to that 30K, and it's gonna be good. So that's really all I got for you today. I hope you guys, I hope you have a happy trading and stuff like that. I was trying to think of, like, I had some wisdom to leave with the pack, but I can't really remember it. Let me ponder a second. I don't know. Make 1,000 accounts, make 10,000 accounts, and then do this, and then you'll be the richest motherfucker in this entire game, hands down. If you have 10,000 accounts operating, you figure out how to do it, you're gonna be a rich motherfucker. Let's do the math for that real quick, because I want to jerk off to not mine, but the free-to-play trader. So 30,000 times 10,000. All right, you ready? Oh my God, 300 mil a day. Wow, holy moly. Oh my God, let's take that times 7. Oh my God, wow. So now you make 2.1 billion a week. Okay, now crazy, right? Now let's take that times 52. Oh my God, 109 billion a year. Wow, richest player in the game, easy. Now just figure out how to do it, and you'll be the richest player in the game, Happy escaping. Peace out, guys. Thank you. If you stayed around this long, you should probably subscribe. Subscribe for daily forecasts, and I'm gonna spice up the content eventually, but I just want to focus on this right now because this is a really like growing the fresh. This is the Fresh Start series. Is me growing my bank, and we're just in a trading period right now. Maybe leave some feedback down below. Maybe some other stuff you want to see. I don't know. Whatever. And until I get some inspiration and really get inspired or some more free time to create different content for this type of thing, I'm just going to keep hammering this home and be your guys' rune weatherman, and then just keep you updated. Whatever. If I see some shit break out, I'll make a video sooner. I'll link to the Discord down below. You get live feeds from me, questions, whatever. We're all communicating, and we're all giving each other tips and stuff, answering questions and stuff, live support. I'm in there usually all day. We can chat, whatever, hang out. But yeah, thanks for watching. Again, please subscribe, comment, like, whatever. Thank you. Peace out. You guys are real troopers. I'm really liking the Discord. It's like up to 34 people. I'm really happy with that. Everybody seems pretty friendly. I've been getting a lot of nice feedback, a lot of good tips. I really appreciate everybody and everything you've been doing. With that being said, catch you guys later in the next episode tomorrow. Hopefully I don't screw around so much tomorrow and actually get to work.